Good morning from Memphis. It is approximately 3:45 a.m. and I've been up practicing music all night tonight until now. Now I'm basically calling it a night, but I like to come out and meditate if the weather is appropriate and look at the sky. And I wasn't planning on doing any space video this morning, but I came out and I saw 3 beautiful bright planets, 2 of which are right close together. I couldn't resist making a short video describing what I'm seeing here. Right there above those treetops are the beautiful planets Jupiter and Mars, right close together there. And over here in the southeastern sky, right in the middle of the screen with an airplane just about to go past it, there is the beautiful ringed planet Saturn. That airplane went right past it. That was pretty cool. But back over here at Jupiter and Mars, a few quick things about those planets. Mars is the 4th planet from the Sun, Jupiter the 5th planet from the Sun. Mars has 2 moons, Jupiter has 80 known moons. Mars is approximately 1/10 the mass of Earth and about half of our diameter. Jupiter is 11 times the Earth's diameter and 318 times the mass of the Earth. Mars averages 141 million miles from the Sun. Jupiter averages 500 million miles from the Sun. So you can get an idea what the temperatures are like on these distant worlds. Earth at 93 million miles from the Sun. You go out to Mars 141 million miles away. It's about half again as far. Quite a bit cooler. There can be some daytime temperatures up to about 70 degrees occasionally at the equator, but Mars gets very, very cold at night. The thin atmosphere, only 1/100th as thick as ours. When the sun goes down, it gets cold quick. Every single night, the temperature drops down to roughly minus 150 degrees Fahrenheit every single night. So, in a warm, balmy day, we might hit 70 at the equator, but in general, it's a lot less than that. Generally it might be maybe in the 40s on a warm day at the equator. If they're lucky, it's that warm, but you get up to the relatively northern latitudes, I mean, it's just going to be quite a bit chillier, and it never gets warm. And of course, it's just freezing cold when you get to the extreme northern and southern latitudes. And the axial tilt is about the same as the axial tilt of Earth. The axial tilt of Earth is 23 degrees from the plane of our orbit around the Sun. Mars is 25 degrees, so it has seasons much like ours, but they're almost twice as long, 687 days. So a season on Mars is roughly 6 months as opposed to 3 months here. Jupiter, the temperatures out there a little chillier, minus 200 degrees Fahrenheit on average. So that's just unimaginably cold, and it never gets any warmer than that on either the moons. Although if you were to go into the planet itself, there's no solid surface. So you would drift down into the clouds, and eventually those clouds would become liquid. Clouds of liquid hydrogen, and eventually liquid metallic hydrogen and helium and other gases, ammonia, methane, phosphorus. Saturn is a mere 900 million miles from the sun, almost a billion miles from the sun, so 10 times the distance of Earth from the sun. So it's mighty chilly out there. A bone-numbing 290 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit. If you can, we cannot even begin to imagine such extreme cold temperatures. The mass of Saturn is 95 times the mass of Earth. That's where I was going originally. 95 times the mass of Earth and 9 times the diameter. Also 80 known moons. Of course, everyone knows about the beautiful ring system. But in any case, it is a beautiful late night or early morning here in Memphis. Low 60s, clear. It's really just, I won't say unseasonably cool for late May, but maybe unseasonably cool, and I hope that we have a cool summer. I love the cool weather, although I've gotten used to the heat down here. It's just, I'm able to deal with it after being down here for 20 years. So again, we have Venus and Jupiter and Mars close together, and up there Saturn. And I thank you for watching.